When it comes to your emotions and all the things that you feel, your thoughts act as a disruptor of this feeling process. We have been taught to do this. We have been taught to suppress, to avoid, to not have trust, to ignore, to shame, all the things that we feel. So let's say that you're really working on your mental space and you're really trying to align with positive ways of thinking. But these old emotions keep coming up, making you feel the opposite of the things that know that you need to think. So when these emotions come up of, say, shame, or you feel like you're doing the wrong thing, or you feel like a failure, but you want to keep a positive headspace and a positive mindset, your initial response is to then bat away and to suppress these emotions, to tell yourself that you can't feel those things because you need to stay positive. You need to keep thinking the things that you need to think because that's what you think is going to get you to where you want to get to. But the issue is, when you evolve your awareness like this and you expand your awareness and you are trying to do the mental work, you can't ignore the emotions. Every time you feel a feeling, that is your body signaling to you that you have the capacity to process this emotion and release it so that you can actually align with the mental space that you're trying to align with. Let's say you're trying to speak loving affirmations to yourself, you're trying to work on your self love and the way that you see yourself. If you have emotions coming up about lacking self-worth or feeling ashamed of yourself or feeling like you aren't good enough, or just all the awful things you used to feel about yourself, you need to feel them. Even though you know those things aren't true, even though your brain is aligning with a different way of thinking and perceiving yourself, there is a version of you that did not get to feel those feelings fully in order to release them from your body safely. Your body is trying to build trust and align with your mental space and all the work that you're trying to do. But because your thoughts come in and you try to tell yourself that you can't feel those things because it's not true anymore, it acts as a suppressor and disruptor of that feeling process. You don't need to agree with those emotions. You don't need to even believe that they're true to you. But that doesn't change the fact that they still exist within you, or they existed within you at some point in your life. Like I said, they're coming up for you now because you have the capacity and the safety within yourself to feel and release them. And that is the only way to move through emotions. That is the only way to create space for more of the work that you want to do on yourself. That is the only way you're going to be able to integrate new ways of feeling when there is room for them. Feelings that are not able to be felt act as weight. They are stagnant and they stay stuck inside of you. No amount of mental work or mental shifts is going to fix that. You feeling those emotions isn't a setback. You aren't not aligned. You aren't falling back into old habits. You're actually showing your body that you feel capable of experiencing those emotions and still knowing who you are and still choosing and responding from the way that you want to respond. When you build safety and trust in your body and your emotions, that's you being aligned with all of you. That's you doing all of the work that you need to.